Hi, this is Jamel with Recherche Labs in beautiful Statesville, North Carolina. I am so excited to introduce an absolutely stunning sweetheart we have for sale. This boy we are calling Leo. If you don't like that name, you can change it. We just started calling him that. He's Mr. Orange of Cassie and Jack's litter. He's a stunning English Labradoodle boy. He was born February 26th, so he's just about ready to graduate doggy doctorate, which is training till 6 months of age. So we know his personality very well. We wait as long as possible to list our puppies for sale because our clients want to know their personalities, wants to see them in training. And we had a group of litters born at the same time, which happens, females will sink in February. And so there's nothing wrong with him, just the first time we listed him for sale. His Recherche score is 868, 8 being he is very dependent. He's one of the most dependent pups that we have. First to come, last to leave our side. He loves everybody. He will come to a perfect stranger, kiss on him, love on him. I'm actually having a hard time ignoring him because the moment I start loving on him or showing him any attention, he gives me kisses. As you can see, his tail is always wagging. He's a happy puppy. Activity-wise, he's a 6 out of 10. He's fairly balanced. He does have energy. He will play, but it's not hyper. It's not high energy. The reason we chose English Labs over American Labs is that they're calmer. About 1/3 the energy level. I didn't want to breed Marley and Me type of dogs. Love the movie. But I just didn't want that hyper destructive dog, which is typical of many American Labs. That's why I chose the English Labs. I do like their stockier look, but the biggest reason is their energy level. The biggest thing I love about him is that he is confident. He's not fearful at all. He doesn't show fear. He's doing exceptional in his training. If there is a weakness of English Labs is that they can be a little bit shy. He's not that way. He's very confident. And he has a stunning blocky head. I love his look. He has a blocky head, beautiful light red cream coat, absolutely stunning. And the great thing about the English Labs, they're a little bit stockier, a little bit shorter. He is one of the bigger boys in his litter. So my best guess is he's gonna be 70 to 80 pounds, something like that, right around there. His dad is 77 pounds. His mom is only 54 pounds, but I think he's gonna be 70 to 80 pounds. If I had to put a number on it, I'd say right around his dad's side, which is one of our biggest boys. He's a big boy, and he's just absolutely stunning. I love you too. And he does have, oddly enough, he has a little bit of a purple tongue, which isn't unusual. So he kind of has a little bit purple on his tongue, which is kind of cute, I think. But absolutely stunning. Now he's able to go home after graduating doggy doctorate, which is training till 6 months of age, which is August 26th, or doggy double doctorate is when they go home and they live with the trainer. They're brought back here and trained just like normal. They just go home every night and every weekend with the trainer. That really stretches them because they have to learn potty training in a completely new environment. They're riding in a car all the time, and that's a month program. He'll turn 7 months of age September 26th, 8 months of age October 26th. If you scroll down, you'll see pictures of the parents, Cassie and Jack. If you click on those pictures, a video is going to pop up where we summarize each of the parents. We talk about their health clearances. The two things that make us different from any other lab breeder in the world is that one, we only breed dogs not just with health clearances, but with generations of health clearances. In fact, Cassie and Jack scored as high as you possibly can with their hip clearances and every other clearance. You cannot get a healthier combination. We have some that tie it, but you can't beat it because they scored perfect in all of their health clearances. The second thing that makes us different is that we train every one of our puppies. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to summarize our Puppy Training Institute, and we're going to show Leo in training as of right now so you can see his personality, see how well he's trained, and then I'll come back and let you know what you need to do to reserve him. Our Puppy Training Institute has 4 core areas. There's a couple areas that are very visible that we're going to show you on camera with the puppy that's for sale. Some of the areas are a little bit more difficult, but the one area that's very visible to show is outside training, and the big part of that is leash training. Puppies love the pull, love the tug, love the cut in front of you, and so we train them to walk on our left side. We train them that when we stop walking, they do what's called an auto sit. That's where they automatically sit without being told, without having any hand signals. They automatically sit. That builds respect and focus on you. A couple other areas in outside training it's a little bit harder to show is car training and then also swim training when the weather's warmer. The second area that's very visible is obedience training. All of our trainers are certified dog trainers that's been training dogs for years. They know what they're doing. They're all certified. They all can do Canine Good Citizen. They're all very good trainers. And we work on the obedience commands of sit, down, stay, come, place, kennel, and they are trained extensively in all these areas. Now we have 3 different communication tools we use with the puppies. We use hand signals, we use words, and then we use the training lead that we will provide you. And so as they get older, they get better and better. They can hold their stay longer, they can hold their place longer, they can hold their kennel longer. They can do it with both hand signals and words only, and so they get better and better. The place is when they jump up on the Kuranda cot. You will definitely want to buy a Kuranda cot because that allows the transition for our training to go to you. It's a wonderful command. When we say kennel, they go into their kennel on their own volition. We typically keep the door open, especially as they get older. And we train them, they cannot leave the kennel or really any other door until they are released. The two other areas that's a little bit more difficult that we're going to show you just generic dogs going through this. The one area is house training. We actually spend more time in house training than all the other areas combined. That's about 2/3 of the training, and this is where we work on the most important area of potty training. Of course, we're training them not to use the restroom inside and the signal eventually to go outside. A puppy at 12 weeks of age can typically hold the restroom about 1 hour during the day, whereas a puppy at 6 months can do 4 hours. The same thing is with crate training. We train them to sleep at night in their crate, eat in their crate, and a 12-week-old can typically sleep around 4 to 5 hours without having to be let out, and a 6-month-old, it's 6 to 10 hours. So obviously the longer they're in training, the longer they can be crate trained. We also, though, while they're in house training, we train them not to jump up on us, not to chew things in the house, not to bite our hands. It's very extensive. And then the last area is socialization training. Many people worry about getting a trained or older puppy is that they won't bond. Well, because of our socialization program, our puppies bond very quickly. In fact, we've never had a client complain about that. And so in our socialization, we're training them not to be afraid of thunderstorms. We're training them not to be afraid of the hair dryer, of the blow dryer, of a vacuum cleaner. We have a TV in our puppy training area, in our house training area, where we're socializing them. They go on field trips when they get older. We work extensively on them being handled. We have 20+ people that work for us, so these puppies are handled by multiple people and they're socialized extensively. That is our Puppy Training Institute. Now, if you're interested in this puppy, read through this entire page. If you scroll to the bottom, you'll see pictures that we just took. Right above the pictures are the prices for each training level. Now, some people do have a hard time finding the prices, so in this video, we're going to show you where prices are found on a typical page. But the prices you see in this video may not be this exact puppy. You do need to look at their page. And then right below this video is a link that says, click here to fill out puppy application. Click on the link, fill it out. We will respond to you within 24 hours. Thank you so much for taking time to watch this video of Leo. Again, this is Mr. Orange of Cassie and Jack's litter. Thank you so much, and God bless.